Hello everybody, this is Adam with Transparency Pro, the Game Machine, bringing you an impressions video. The Vergil's Downfall DLC just came out recently for 360 and PS3, so I'm going to let people know, is it worth getting? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you what I think of it and you be the judge. So, beat the game. It only took about 2 hours, so it's not a very long game. I don't really play much DLC add-ons for games, so I don't know if this is typical for most of them or not. But yeah, it's only just a couple of hours. So what happens is, major spoiler alert, if you haven't played DmC already, you probably should because it's going to spoil it no matter whether I say it or not. Vergil gets his ass kicked by his brother Dante, goes into limbo. Some of it is told through a motion kind of comic thing, which looks kind of neat and stuff, but, you know, it's almost like as if they didn't want to actually animate this stuff through the in-game engine, which I'm not for sure why, but, you know, hey, whatever. Anyway, so, yeah, the story, it's really hard to follow. There's not really much there. I mean, it's just this short DLC here, I mean, but it doesn't really tell much of a story. It's just more like Vergil wants more power, and this thing tells him to get more power, and, well, you can probably figure out what happens next. Next part we're going to talk about is, of course, the game. Well, we'll talk about the stages a little bit. It looks like they reused a lot of stuff, which, you know, not that amazing, but whatever. You know, it's the limbo kind of thing. That's kind of what happens in limbo. It's, you know, it's pretty much, I guess, all the same. But, you know, it works, you know. It still has the platform. It still has the action. So now the only difference this time, of course, is the gameplay, which now you play as the other son of Sparta, Vergil. And he is different from his brother, as he uses only katana attacks. He doesn't have a gun. He doesn't have the other special weapons. So what they do is he still has the angel and demon powers, of course, but the properties of his sword change. Also, he instead of like shooting guns, he has the flying swords, which people are familiar with Vergil. That's kind of one of his trademark attacks. And of course, he can use those if he uses the angel version. It'll pull him to something. And if it is the red demon version, then of course it's going to grab and pull something to him. So yeah, they all work pretty well. It's pretty similar to what it is. The only difference is just the way Vergil moves and acts, and it's pretty fun to play as Vergil. It takes a little bit getting used to compared to his brother. I didn't really have the special edition of DmC 3, so I never got to play as Vergil then, so I can't compare how he was in that one compared to this one. But I will say, I did kind of enjoy it a little bit. The only other disappointing thing I would have to say is that there really is no boss battles. There are some new enemy types in here, which are nice and it's fun, but it's all pretty much just enemy encounters and platforming. Really wish there was at least one cool boss battle in this, like one really cool final boss battle. There's one kind of bossish battle kind of thing, but it really wasn't that amazing. So, should you play Vergil's Downfall? Well, if you can play the campaign and you really like Vergil, go for it. I mean, if you like DmC, I mean, you'll probably like this, definitely. The only thing is you just don't expect much out of it. And I'm not for sure what the price is. I'm not sure if it's like $10 or I believe it might be. I got this for free with a GameStop pre-order, so, you know, I didn't have to pay anything for it. It is relatively short. You can go back and play more and keep upgrading him. He's upgradable like Dante is with his moves and such. It's fun to play as him. Just probably they could have at least put him in the campaign or in the Bloody Palace DLC. You know, that would have been really nice to have that. It's not bad. It's not amazing, but it's, you know, it doesn't really do much. It's a little disappointing. You know, hey, if you have it, if you got it, you know, with the GameStop pre-order, play it. If you just really are a diehard DmC fan, you'll enjoy it. For everything else, maybe just hold off on it for right now, see what other people say. But yeah, that's my impressions of it. And yeah, guys, let me know what you think. Have you played it? What do you think? So till next time, game on.